Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, welcome to another video. So today, another monthly favourites. Can you believe November is pretty much done for and the year is almost gone? Like, I remember obviously starting my channel in January and doing my monthly favourites, so I have consistently been doing it, so that's really good. But it's just so strange how this year has just flown by, and I say that every single month, and I pretty much say that nearly every day, and it's really true. I know this year has been a complete write-off for pretty much everyone, which is fair enough because we've all been through so much, but you know, there's a lot of positivity to think about as well, I like to think. But yeah, today I'm here to talk about just a couple of my favourites. First of all, it was my birthday this month, not the whole month obviously, but one day of one day of this month. So yeah, again, thank you to those who like wish me happy birthday and those who, you know, yeah, sent me messages and stuff. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. It really made me smile. And yeah, so this month I've been obviously still working from home, still doing my videos, ordering a lot of makeup that I shouldn't be, testing out makeup, using a lot of my old makeup, and yeah, so this video is going to be a mixture of makeup, a couple of things, and a couple of TV things and things I've been listening to. So what should I start off with? Let's start off with like the non-makeup stuff, because the makeup stuff we'll do at the end. So the first thing that I've been obsessing about, I'm just going to go and get it because it's here, was a gift from my husband. I asked him to buy me this because I've wanted it ever since I saw that it was announced, and you guys know that I'm a really big fan of Universal Monsters, and I have been for like over 10 years. So I'm a big collector of the figurines, and I'm obsessed about Bride of Frankenstein and Frankenstein's monster and all of them. So when I saw this was coming out, I was going to move over. I basically was just like, I need this. And yeah, he said, oh, what do you want for your birthday? And I said, can you buy me this backpack? And he was like, absolutely. It's a Loungefly backpack. So Loungefly are known to be very expensive, but they do some really good quality products. Basically, they do backpacks, they do purses, wallets and stuff. So yeah, this is quite a, when you look at it, it's quite small, but it's very sturdy when you look inside. Oh my god, like the design inside I'm absolutely obsessed with, and there is a lot of space in there, is one of my masks. But yeah, you can fit quite a lot in here, and I've used it a lot. So yeah, it's just like a simple backpack, but you've got the design on the whole thing. And I guess yeah, you call them like chibi characters or whatever, but I'm just obsessed with it because it's just so funny. But yeah, as soon as I saw it, I was like, I'm gonna buy it. But I put it off a bit because I was just like, okay, it's a bit expensive. Let's see if my husband knows what to get me. If he doesn't, then I'll ask him to get me that. And he was really happy to do that. And he got me some pajamas as well. Travel Shuffle is an amazing website. If you haven't checked them out, if you live in the UK, I think they do ship to America, but their stuff is from America. But they have a lot of geeky stuff, like I said, they do like backpacks and wallets and pajama sets, and they do like board games, like really weird, like niche, like themed board games. Yeah, check them out, they're a really great website. And they ship like within a day, so you can ask for like the next day delivery, which is pretty good. And then the next thing is a hat. So strange. I don't go out that much to wear hats, but as soon as I saw this, I really wanted it, and it's a beret actually. It's a beret, and it's got its Showtime on there, which is from Beetlejuice. I got this hat from a website called Crafty Burrito. Sorry, I found them on my Instagram, so I started to follow them. And they do, again, kind of like horror themed, goth themed stuff. So again, they have this beret, which is Beetlejuice themed. They have this as a beanie hat, and they also have a scarf that came out recently with the sandworms on it, which is pretty awesome. On here, it's kind of like, you know, like when you iron on patches and stuff, it feels like that. So it took them a while for them to send it to me, but because of COVID, like, you can't be that angry about getting things like 2 weeks later, because I think they don't live in London, so it's a bit out of where I live. but it's really cute. It's just one size and it's got those little things that berets have. I'll link their Instagram or their page down below because they are a really cute brand, and they also have this really cute hat which says like Disney Goth on it because I'm a Disney goth basically, because I love Disney and I like goth things. So yeah, check them out, they're really cool. And the next product I have is I'm wearing right now. It's a bangle. So this is from a brand, I don't think I can even pronounce it, but they're called Nox Kaleo. They sell jewelry, and I saw this bangle on there and I was just like, I need it. It's got Memento Mori written on there. I'm sorry if you can't see it, but it's it's beautifully crafted, and it's like an adjustable cuff basically. So if you've seen me wear it recently, that's it. They do sell a lot of, again, alternate jewelry. They sell like earrings, and you see my little ghost earrings, I got them in like a mystery bag. They do like a mystery bag for £3 or 2 for 5. No, £3 or 2 for 5. I'm like, you're paying an extra £1. And yeah, they're really cute. In one of the mystery bags I got like a little bat, like a little plastic bat thing, not plastic but like a glass thing, which is really cute. I haven't had a chance to wear it yet because it's pink, and pink is not really my kind of jam, but it's really nice. But this cuff was only £10-12, and again, it did take a week or so to turn up, but again, you can't be too picky at this time of, like, not just a year, but because of COVID, because obviously people are only making limited trips to the post office, just having to be really careful basically. But yeah, this is really cute, and I'll link their Instagrams or website in my description as well if you want to check them out. And I'm pretty sure a lot of places have like Black Friday deals, or they have just Christmas things coming out if you want to have a look at those. One other non-makeup related thing, which is a band I've been listening to, so strange, but I listen to Spotify quite a lot. If I'm traveling somewhere, I like to listen to podcasts, or I like to listen to music, and I think every day, based on what you listen to, they make a daily mix, it's called. And so I was listening to like my classic rock one, because obviously it has like Zeppelin and the Beatles, and you know, John Lennon and George Harrison, oh my god, that's a throwback, of like just bands that mix together, and this band came on that I had never heard of. I've heard of them, but I never listened to their music, and they're called the Brian Jonestown Massacre. And I'm sorry if you've looked at my Instagram a lot, but I've been posting a lot of their kind of music on there, because every time I listen to it, I'm like, this song is amazing. I've heard of them from a while ago. They've been around for a very long time. But I started to just listen to them, and they're like an indie band, which is quite psychedelic and quite kind of just nice to listen to. I go through phases of listening to like black metal, heavy metal, classic rock, you know, just a big aspect basically. And when I found them, I was like, yeah, they kind of, I don't know who they remind me of. They kind of remind me a bit of the Stones, but not like Rolling Stones, but not a whole lot of it, because I know that the lead singer, he's been like, who's the one that founded the band, has been in the band for ages, but the name is taken from Brian Jones, who used to be the singer of the Rolling Stones. I don't know if it's influenced on them, but they're really great. Like, if you like indie music and a bit more kind of fast-paced, kind of funky indie rock, check them out, because they're quite fun. And I'm now going to talk about some podcasts and TV shows I'm listening to. So this is so random, but I've been loving kind of loving Bake Off this season. It's finished now, so Peter won, spoilers, sorry. But I think he did really well. Like, there were times when everyone fucked up so badly, and it happens every year, because you're like, okay, you're not professional, but you should know what you're doing, and they just mess up so badly. I don't think I had a favourite of this year. Everyone was just a bit like annoying in their own way, and then when you start to like them, they kind of fuck up. But you know, they all did like so well, such a great season. I know a lot of people were really kind of feeling quite controversial towards like the end, but you know, if someone has a bad week, they should leave. That's just how it should be, regardless of how they've been previously. But yeah, Bake Off was a lot of fun. I'm excited every time it comes on every year because it's fun to watch, and then I'm sure the celebrity one will be coming on soon. But yeah, I love Bake Off. That's so random, but it's so good. And then podcasts I've been listening to those conspiracy guys. I've mentioned them a few times before, but honestly, it makes me laugh so much. So it's presented by one guy, and every episode he has like some other people come on, like comedians. So there's like an Irish based podcast which talks about true crime and conspiracies. And I recently listened to one about, you know, there's a documentary called Don't Fuck With Cats, which I watched, and it's extremely upsetting, extremely frustrating and crazy. I know the documentary's been out for a while, but when I listened to the podcast, I then watched the documentary because I knew it was out and everyone was talking about it, and I just kind of forgot about it. But it was just really interesting. Like the podcast itself, I think it's almost 5 hours, so I listened to it in so many different chunks. But what I like about those conspiracy guys is that they're not constantly serious. They're constantly making dick fart jokes, which are not my thing, but they're super funny. Because you know, a lot of podcasts these days are really serious and like want to get the point across, and like they're like an hour and that's it. But with conspiracy guys, they like to kind of describe a lot of stuff happening, and especially in the documentary, there were things that the documentary didn't talk about that they did do in the podcast. And yeah, you can find their channel on Spotify. They have such a big history, like catalogue, and they recently did a podcast on the Oklahoma City bombing, which really made me think, because you don't know if this main guy who was put to death actually, he had the lethal injection in America, if he did it by himself and he was the only one who got the death penalty, and just the whole kind of story about it and just everything about it is just mind-blowing. And then I listened to Mile Higher. They are a podcast I listen to all the time, so I've mentioned them again so many times. One of my favourite kind of conspiracy true crime YouTubers called Kendall Ray, and she has a podcast with her husband Josh, who also has his own podcast called Lights Out, which is really good as well. They, especially like Mile Higher, they talk about true crime, and they talk about like conspiracies and stuff. I'm not big on conspiracies, but I think true crime is more for me because I love learning. This sounds so strange, but I love listening to true crime, like, you know, Bailey Sarian as well. Like my Makeup and Movie Mondays is inspired by her Murder, Mystery and Makeup Mondays. Sorry for that alarm. But yeah, I love listening to true crime. Even they have the video on YouTube that you can watch as well. But if you're traveling somewhere, if you're going somewhere at the moment, you can listen to a podcast on Spotify, and they're just really interesting. They're really great. You should give them a go if you love that stuff. So now we're going on to the makeup, probably the bit that more people are interested about, and a couple of things you're not going to be surprised at because I use them in pretty much all my videos. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is the Colourpop Stay Fresh foundation. This is not what I'm wearing today. Actually, no, it is. I am wearing this today. What's wrong with my brain? This makeup is for my Makeup and Movie Monday, which is coming out on Monday. I love this foundation. In the beginning, I was a bit skeptical about buying it because obviously I couldn't match my shade because Colourpop is only in America. And on their website, you do have like a kind of tally, so they kind of narrow down what your skin tone is, and I think it has done quite a good job. I mean, you can't really tell in the bottle because the bottle looks much darker than it does of the foundation, but it just stays on for however long, like it doesn't budge. I always use setting powder because I get quite oily, so with a foundation like this, it's good for dry skin because it's a hydrating foundation. It's a really good amount as well. I don't think I'll be running out anytime soon because I literally use about 2 or 3 pumps. It's quite small pumps that come out, but it's so good. Like the kind of nib at the top is quite small, so you're not wasting so much product. And yeah, I just love the way it feels on my skin. It doesn't really crease like at all, because I've got these little dents in my face that make me when I look like I'm frowning, when I'm not, I'm like, yeah. But yeah, I've had this on for about half an hour, 45 minutes ago. I did a video previously, and it stayed on. It looks really good. I mean, not like I'm doing anything to make it not look nice, but yeah, I really recommend it. I think it's only $13-14. So if you're making a Colourpop order and you want to try their foundation, I really recommend it. They have a big tone selection, and Colourpop have a sale on at the moment, so go for it. And I've got 2 other Colourpop items actually, but the next one I'm going to talk about is the strawberry and papaya face milk. I've been using this like nearly every day. As I mentioned in pretty much all my videos, it smells like Chewits and it smells like Skittles, like the strawberry one. Oh, I mean, one of the only problems I have with it is that when you squeeze it, like when you try and get the product out, a lot does not come out. Like you've got this kind of squirty thingy, but it doesn't pick up a lot of product, because I think the product is quite thick, and for it to come up, it just doesn't really come up a lot. But my skin can be very dry, and especially at this season now, it's probably going to get drier. So I think with something like a face milk to just soften and moisturize your skin, it's so nice. I have an order on its way now, which I bought a set of the mini face milks, so I'm really excited to try those to see how they work on my skin. And again, I think this is only $12-13, which accumulates to like £10-12 in the UK. And this has got strawberry, papaya, lotus flower. I don't know how they've done that in there. But yeah, it's super nice. I really recommend these face milks. I can't wait to try any more. And then I have an eyeshadow palette by Colourpop, and it's the Mandalorian. Oh my god, if you've been watching the show, the episode that came out on Friday, I literally was close to tears because I was so happy watching it. I'm not gonna spoil it because it literally came out 2 days ago, but this palette itself is absolutely gorgeous. I'm wearing it today along with my eyeshadow, my mini elf hot jalapeno eyeshadow, but I used I think it's Float Your Crib, which is like a darker green, which is like in the corner. But this is such a nice cute palette. I love the Mandalorian, I love the child, I love the show, I love Star Wars. It's just my childhood, and I think with a show like this is bringing in like another generation of Star Wars, even though this is all quite connected to like the Clone Wars TV show, and it all takes part like 4 years after Return of the Jedi, so it's still quite close to my home, my heart, because I love Return of the Jedi so much and I love Star Wars so much. And I'm really happy that this palette, I think it's back in stock now on Colourpop, and I think it's only $13-14, which is a bit more than normal, but because it's like a licensed product, I think that's why it's a bit more expensive. So let's go on to some non-Colourpop products, and this product is a bit different. It is kind of like a makeup product, but it's on the cusp. So like I mentioned, it was my birthday this month, like I haven't mentioned about 100 times, and my sister bought me a couple of things, and one of the things that she bought me was this ointment, this balm by Lano Lips, and I was like, I have no idea what this is. But when I tried it, oh my god. So I use this as a lip balm, but it's super thick. When I kind of squeeze it out, it's very difficult for it to come out because it's such a thick consistency, and it smells just divine. If you like coconut smell, oh my god, this is amazing. I've been trying to find more Lano Lip stuff. I think they do like hand creams and moisturizers, which I really want to buy. If you don't know what lanolin is, it's basically from sheep wool. See, I learned that from when I worked in Lush, because it's not vegan, but this is vegetarian. So obviously I guess it is cruelty free as well, but it's not tested on animals. It just kind of is associated with sheep, basically. But apparently this is 101 usages. I I don't know what that word is. But yeah, I mostly use it on my lips. So I get out a tiny bit, and then it says to rub it between like another finger to warm it up a bit, and it becomes quite soft. And then I put it on the lips, and they feel fantastic all day. It's a very small, like, kind of thing, but it will probably last me a while, and I will get another one. I think they're about £10, but it's super nice, and apparently you can use it just anywhere on your body. I've been trying to add some onto my elbow, but I don't think I've been using enough. But on the lips, it's freaking gorgeous. And then now I've got 2 products on Beauty Bay, and no surprise, but the first thing is going to be some beauty sponges that I got. So I got this little set because Beauty Bay always have a sale on, and I think they had a sale on just their products especially, and I needed some new face sponges, so I got a set of 2. One that I've been using to absolute death, so every time I put on my makeup now I use it, but I've still got one that I haven't used, so when that one gets a little bit sad and old, I'll just get rid of it and use this one. 2 makeup sponges for like £5-6, and they get quite big when obviously you add water, so it's super nice. Beauty Bay products are just amazing right now, like everything. I just want everything from them. I have ordered not the I think it's called the Book of Spells, because I've got the Book of Magic one here, but the one that's got more greens in it, that'll be coming soon. I got an email saying it's dispatched today, so I can't wait to get that one. But talking of Book of Magic, this is my last product of my monthly favourites. I have used it multiple times on my channel. The packaging is freaking gorgeous, and sorry, I'm just choking on my own laughter. Blue greens, right up my street, absolutely pigmented, gorgeous colours, and I absolutely am obsessed with this palette. I'm obsessed with Beauty Bay. I love them. I go on their like app every single day. That's my own fault, but I can't turn down a good deal. And the palette that I'm getting, it was like £7.50, and as soon as it turns up I'll be doing a video because it's so freaking amazing. But yeah, that was my monthly favourites. Let me know what your monthly favourites have been. Have you tried any of these products? Do you like them? Do you dislike them? For December's monthly favourites, I'm going to be doing like a yearly favourite instead, because I don't want December and the year just to be separated. I might as well just do one video. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, because I film and upload every time I get a chance to, and I'm always testing out new shit. So thank you so much. Please help me get to 100 subscribers. I'm almost there. I'm on I'm choking. I'm on like 87 at the moment, so I'm getting there. So please subscribe if you do enjoy my videos. I really appreciate it. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.